President Evil X Jughernog here from the Evil Girls. Welcome back to a brand new video on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies on a map of Origins. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make the lightning staff ultimate. First thing you need to do is to make sure you craft the lightning staff itself, then go into the crazy place. You guys see this right here, these symbols right here? They're actually piano keys. Now in order to play the right notes, you have to figure out what these notes here really mean. If you guys don't know how to play piano, this is actually a perfect guide for you guys to make this staff ultimate. So if you look to the left, you guys will see this is the first note. The first note reads 10, 1, and 5. The second note reads 5, 8, and 12. And the third note reads 6, 10, and 3. If you look right now at the piano, I'm going to show you guys a quick view. All the keys at the bottom, these are the numbers from left to right: 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now the first note reads 10, 1, and 5. You guys can see I just hit the 10th note, the 10th note I should say, the first note right here, which is the 1 note, and the 5th note, which is 1, 3, and 5 right here. Now once you do this correctly, the notes will disappear. You do not have to hit it again. I did that on accident. Now the second note reads 5, 8, and 12. You guys know the first note is 1, 3, then 5, 6, 8, there goes 8, 10, and then there goes 12. Now once you finish that correctly, it's going to disappear. You move on to the next note, which is the third note, 6, 10, and 3. Now I just hit the 6th note, and between the 6 and the 10 is the 8. Now you hit the third note, and once you do it correctly, you will hear the noise go off, signifying that you have done this step correctly. Now if you do mess up and you got the first note correct, just move on to the second note, and so forth for the third. Now once you finish that step completely, the second step is to flip all 8 switches. I'm going to show you guys the 7 main switches. The first switch is by stamina up. You need to flip these switches until they stop sparking. Now the second switch is located by the church. Actually there are 2 switches over here, but this is the second switch right here. Now these switches do not light up in this exact order every single time, but I'm going to show you guys all the main switches where you need to go. So the second switch, I just flipped it where it wasn't sparking anymore. Now the third switch is located up by the church. Now for example, if the third switch wasn't here, it might have been by spawn. You have to go to spawn and flip that, make sure it doesn't spark anymore, and say this one right here sparks. You have to run then to this one to make it spark. So if you guys, I hope I'm not confusing you guys a little bit, but I just want to let you guys know that this is random, but I want to show you guys all the switches. So the fourth switch is located by the Juggernog perk. Just flip it until it doesn't spark anymore. And now the 5th switch is located by the quick revive perk, which is actually by spawn, and located around spawn area by the tank location by generator 2 is the 6th switch. Again, all you gotta do is flip the switch until they stop sparking. Now switch number 7 is located by the excavation site, but there's actually another switch, switch number 8, which is located in the workshop next to the no man's land sign for you guys, just in case if the pattern changes. I just showed you guys all the switches. Now once you've done this correctly, you will hear the sound go off, signifying that you have completed step number 2. Step number 3 is to go down by the pack punch machine in the secret location. Make sure all these marbles are set to purple. Now in order to make these marbles set to purple, you have to flip the levers, changing the gears. You guys can see I just change the bottom gear to blue, then to yellow, red, and then purple. You guys have to make sure that you do this. Line up the marbles, make sure it's straight down the center, all purple. Still flipping the gears right here to make sure that the entire marbles are set to purple. Now once they're set to purple, you guys can see right here, you then have to go under the gears to this purple orb right here. Shoot it with your lightning staff. It will fly through the entire gear, passing through the purple marbles, and then they will actually change. They will light up and then change, signifying that you have done this step correctly. Now once that's done, you have to go into the crazy place, which is step number 4, and place your lightning staff onto the lightning podium by holding X if you're on Xbox 360. The next step, step number 5, which is the last step, is to start the round around the podium. Now once you kill the zombies around the podium, you can then pick up the lightning staff, which is now an ultimate lightning staff. The staff is really powerful, and depending on how you can use it, this staff itself actually has the most ammo out of all the ultimate staffs itself. Here's the gameplay of me actually going in with the ultimate staff. So hope you guys, the ultimate lightning staff I should say. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like today if you have not already, as Evil continue to bring you, the viewers, the goods.